the Global Investigative Journalism Network asked some of the world's leading experts for their top tips when investigating stories. The top tips for using digital data.
You need to connect the dots. So my first tip would be just that. Connecting the dots involves collecting pieces of information from multiple sources and making sense of it to find hidden patterns and outliers that ultimately can lead to relevant stories. Investigating means precisely combining all these pieces of information from multiple sources. Tip number 2, do not trust any data source, because data lie as same as people do. So you need to conduct a thorough investigation about the data itself before starting to analyzing the data. Tip number 3, before you start analyzing the data, you have to use your imagination. Imagine how the data was collected, by whom, to see the questions that were asked. Having access to the source of the data collection allows you to make a better assessment and to ask much better questions. Tip number 4, data is full of acronyms and codes, and you need to know what they mean before digging into the data. By understanding what they mean, you can ask questions and then combine multiple variables and be able to find ultimately better stories. Tip number 5, clean and standardize your data before analyzing it. You need to make sure that all the variables have the same standards, that there are no typos of extra characters in every cell or piece of information. And so once you have your data clean, you can start having the fun part, which is analyzing this data and finding stories out of it.